Never shit.
Tom Brady ain't shit.
All right, man. We back, man. Once again.
Episode 10, man.
First and 10. Damn.
Boy, they was mad. What's that?
Final.
I did. By the way, it's on the title. Oh, that was just supposed to be for the video. You know how you do the video. But yeah, man. Fucking Nobodies, man. First and 10. First and 9 was not the final. We debating on if this should be the final. Well, we was debating. Well, no, we're not. Because we said we're gonna shoot via. Yeah. It's called Zoom and shit. What's it called? Yeah. So we probably end up trying that just so everybody can stay safe. Because I don't know if I can sleep at night. These boys come to my crib and they catch some. You know what I'm saying? Something that
You'll
mess up their
sleep
year.
Fine, trust me, man.
I'm hard body, son. I ain't had the flu in 12 years.
Hell, they sent us all from home. I was still going to work, but they sent us all home yesterday because, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I do have a low immune system, but, we'll be all right.
Yeah, you are high risk. You probably need to stay at home at all times.
What I was going to say
bubble.
I don't think so.
You want to do the introduction first?
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Fucking
right,
Nobody's first and 10. I already did it. That's all I got to say.
You ain't introduced nobody.
Here's Sir Madness. Here's Big A, Aaron, a.k.a. Geronimo Falls, nigga. And I'm Turnt, the most friendliest host ever and to ever host.
What I was going to say is, though,
Friendliest have the asterisk behind conniving.
Damn.
conniving is a strong word.
That's what I'm finna say. Damn. Don't
you,
pay me out to be
You said
that.
you were sick in December, right?
It had pancreatitis in December, yeah.
What is that?
It was an infection of my
Pancreas.
pancreatitis. Don't get it confused with pancreatitis. It's two different things.
What's that? Pancreas A1.
I had pancreatitis, and it's infection of my small intestines, and it was an inflamed small intestines.
Oh, okay.
Damn, them bitches was inflamed.
Because what they're saying is, like, there's a lot of people there's somebody at my job who got sick as hell. Has been 2 weeks in the hospital. When he came back, strong African dude. When he came back, is when I could barely move. I could see when he was working, he was still like in pain. Like he was sitting there, like, you know what I'm saying, laboring, and he had the flu real bad. And I've been seeing a lot of people saying that a lot of people have already had the coronavirus. They just didn't know what it was.
I was saying that because January 1st and 2nd, when I missed the first 2 days of the year this year at work, because I never really get sick. But I had to go to the urgent care and shit because I had got so sick, coughing uncontrollably to the point where it was making me throw up and shit. So I had to go there, and they diagnosed me with like a sinus infection or even some other type of shit. But that was the worst I ever been sick, and that's what I heard too. A lot of people got the sickest they ever been, like early or late last year, and it was like maybe that they caught a little bit of that corona and got over, you know what I'm saying? And by like, you know how you get immune to sickness anyway, and that was our way of, I guess, kind of getting immune. I mean, you can still get sick from it, but it'll be like a common cold or anything like that.
It's different strands. The flu, you get a flu shot. It's only for one strand of flu.
Okay.
And then you could catch another strand of flu that same year and get sick, but you won't get as sick if you don't get the flu shot.
Yeah.
But they're especially talking about how people who like, it's a lot of people going to go get tested, right? Mm-hmm. And they don't really have any symptoms like, rich people, but they don't really have no symptoms and nothing like that. But they're going to get going to get tested and shit like that. And the reason.
Old school.
The reason why the numbers are flying up so high as far as like cases is because people are going to go get checked, even if they don't have symptoms.
Yeah.
So not all those 200,000 people in America are sick with the coronavirus. They just have it. They're just carriers.
Yeah, and it's going crazy in New York, man. It was like their death toll jumped to like, jumped up about 2,000-3,000.
But think about,
and they got like all these refrigerator trucks outside the hospitals, and like they don't have enough room for the dead bodies. Yeah, that's damn crazy. Well, that's scary to hear.
You got to think about the that type of city though. New York is a city where everybody's on top of each other. You got big project buildings, the subway system. Walking down the street, it's tight. There's so many people there. That's how it spreads so quick. And New York niggas don't pay attention.
Yeah, their way of life it's not based on social distancing.
No. New York niggas is up in your face. And, you know what I'm saying? So
B?
Oh no, my bad. I ain't got nothing against.
that's the same thing.
Yo, B.
But that's why LA isn't as bad, because LA is not a place where people are just up on top of each other. Traffic's bad, but it's not like people are just on top.
And they spread out enough.
New York, nigga, you see the projects. We all see the videos. Thousands of niggas outside, and you're not gonna tell somebody that's broke, they ain't got no money. You gotta stay inside because of coronavirus. Cause fuck that.
Yeah, B, my next door neighbor had that coronavirus or something, but I still had to get out here and get that money, bro.
I got the
sleep
blick,
on that
and
shit.
then I shot him.
I had to do what I had to do. I had to do what I had to do out here. Cause I had to get that cheap.
Nah, you ain't shoot him in New York. You stabbed him because you ain't got no guns in New York.
You have guns in New York. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying. Don't you get 10 off the rip for just having a gun?
Yeah, you get hella time.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Most niggas.
It's illegal. You can't purchase a gun in New York, but that's like saying weed's illegal, so nobody has weed in New York because it's illegal, which would be retarded.
Yeah, weed illegal here. Look what we doing.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know.
Well, I'm from D.C. where it's legal to grow, and to
It's not in D.C. anymore, Dorothy. Oh.
And yeah, I'm trying to hold. Y'all boys keep trying to keep my lighter for yourselves.
Man, gone, man. You done stole like 8 of my lighters out of here. But
I bring them back though, and I borrow.
All right, man. Well, shit, yeah, man. Shit, let's I know we got a lot to say about coronavirus because that's the only thing that's really going on, and we do want to say that we hope everybody stays safe because we got the lights all on deck. Everybody making it out today. Chap couldn't make it, Corey couldn't make it, or whatever. Cameraman.
Cameraman Corey.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that. He didn't make it because of coronavirus. He has some other stuff going on, but it's all good. We'll see Corey next week if we shoot next week or if we do the Zoom thing next week. So, but yeah, we want everybody to stay safe out there, man. Make sure you wash your hands, sanitize, and Lysol and everything down. Like I made sure I wipe everything down and here down for these boys that came in, so they wouldn't be scared to come in. But I do appreciate them still coming out so we can deliver all this shit, especially I know a lot of motherfuckers ain't finna continue their podcast right now. I don't know. We're gonna try. We're gonna do our best.
All we gotta do is just do the video conference. That's what literally everybody's doing is the video conference.
Well, shit, Joe Budden said they finna take a break.
But do you watch all the Smoke podcasts with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson?
Yeah, I do watch some of those. Yeah,
they're just video chatting now. They just did one with Chris Paul.
Yeah, because Skip and Shannon, all them doing that same shit or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? I guess with them, I don't know.
But let's move on. What y'all think about the producer battles that's been going on the lives with what was it, Swiss Beats versus Timbaland? Then they had Scott Storch versus Manny Fresh. Y'all checking any of those out?
Nah.
I checked out the Swiss Beats.
About us being producers, I know you probably, but they had the songwriters one too. But
they had Neo and fucking
Jonta Austin.
I thought it was Neo and Sean Garrett.
No, I thought Sean Garrett went against somebody else. Well, I don't know. Maybe we're mixed up, but
song battles are kind of a weird thing to me.
But that's what, if you ask me, that's what the producer battles are. They just battling with hits that they made, like.
Well, everybody saw the beginning battle. The beginning battle, they was sitting at their computer playing beats that they just did or had in the library.
Yeah, and that shit would have been
I watched all that shit.
Yeah, that shit fire.
And Timbaland won that too.
Timbaland gonna be tough to beat. Like they said, I think I agree with everybody else saying that Timbaland should go against Pharrell because
Timbaland should go against Dre.
Because see what's been winning these battles for their type of battles is the versatility.
Dr. Dre is R&B.
No, I'm saying the versatility of because
Timbaland.
Okay. Timbaland could jump from R&B to pop to rap to he had hits in pretty much everything, just like Pharrell. That's why they saying
Dr. Dre produced for Mary J. You know what I'm saying? One of Mary J's biggest songs. Dance for
me. Man, you have you're gonna get to about 5 songs and then you're gonna run out.
Dr. Dre can't fuck with Timbaland. That's just my opinion.
Aaliyah, son.
My opinion.
The whole album, Genuine. The whole album. So Anxious, nigga.
Yeah, I don't think nobody fuck with Timbaland besides Pharrell.
I could walk outside and stop a car and be like, "It's 9:00." They can be like, "Where you been?"
All alone.
Somebody gonna come out the side. Did you get my message?
But like I was saying, Timbaland gonna be a tough out man for anybody. Like, And that's no disrespect to Swiss Beats or cause when he played that Rough Riders anthem, all that other shit, like hey, bro,
he got some hard shit.
Bro was killing shit, like for real. But when it comes to that being versatile and all this shit like that, somebody phone, oh that shit. Yeah, but being versatile and all that shit is really like winning these battles. You know what I'm saying? It's showing because when Scott Storch went against Manny Fresh,
that's for lighting that use it.
When Scott Storch went against Manny Fresh, you could just see like. Even in the live comments, how everybody was kind of shitting on Manny because Manny really only has he's a Southern legend for like South rap, like all the Cash Money, Hot Boy shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's really a legend in that sense. But going against Scott Storch, who has different. Why do you keep bringing it up, man? Why you hear me trying to talk? Man?
Go ahead, talk, man. I said
I can't talk if you gonna keep bringing it up while I'm trying to talk. They keep talking about the lighter, but Scott Storch just has so much more multi-genre stuff to
You put the blood out.
I didn't put blood out.
You gotta stop interrupting.
You know what I'm saying? What this man trying to do, man?
Seriously, like people be telling me when they watch the podcast, like why does that dude keep interrupting people when they talking? Just let them talk, man.
Man is living a whole different world, y'all. It's all good.
It's cool, man.
Man is living a whole different world. It's all good. But especially since he don't really care about the producer battle since he's a rapper, which you should. And you go to hard for Dr. Dre.
You should be trying to rap battle niggas online. You should be hitting up niggas you don't like in the rap game.
Niggas you don't like.
I got bars for you. Hit Dre up on Instagram, like nigga, you want to do this?
Throw a challenge out right now for an artist. Like, throw a challenge out right now.
I challenge Metro Boom. Where you at, nigga? Come up out the cut, nigga, and catch these beats.
Yeah, hey, Metro, yeah, come on down and from your high horse and battle some amateur motherfuckers like us. I mean, we've been on the Atlanta battle scene for a minute anyway.
Meet me in the tunnel, son.
But no, that should be fine though. Like, yeah, we send the official challenge to fucking Metro Boomin, man. So who you got? Who you challenge on the rap side?
I like Raven Simone. I've been watching her lives.
So you gonna battle rap Raven Simone? Mm-hmm. Hey man, all right, run it then, Raven.
Run it then, Raven.
Come catch these bars.
What bars? She gonna that's so Raven in the future and know everything you about to say and counter.
She's garbage for real rapper.
I'm pretty sure, man.
I'm checking her.
You should at least said the dude from That's So Raven. He actually makes songs. What's his name?
So the dude that lost his mind.
Yeah, Orlando.
Yeah, he did have some songs, yeah. Actually, I remember one wasn't too bad. Be all funky with each other. This shit ain't too bad. It wasn't fucking crazy.
But nah, I'm checking her out. Her on live. She been having like the baby live and shit. And her homegirl was talking shit about Keely Williams, talking shit about her. Like she's been having some entertaining shit, man, on Instagram Live, man. Like this whole coronavirus thing, you know. I mean,
the quarantine time.
Yeah, you know, a lot.
Yeah, excuse my baby, man. She going wild out there. Shout out R. She about to be 2 actually. April 6th. So she got 2 more days to her birthday. So she wilding out. It's her birthday. She can cry if she wants to. It's all good. Continue.
Yeah, so a lot of celebrities and shit been going live, man, and you know you've been getting a different side and you know more unfiltered side of these celebrities, man, and a lot of them are a lot more cooler than you think, man. Like I said, like I didn't even know. I think Raven, like watching Raven Simone, man. I think you know what I mean. At first I thought she was kind of douchey, but now after watching her live, man, you know.
You see her in a new light.
Yeah.
And she's also worth $400 million.
Yeah, she got bread.
Yeah, she hopped on the Babies live, and they were talking about that. He wanted her to do that So Raven look. And she
the little
like,
stare, or when she get the premonition?
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, will you cut that check?"
Oh, damn.
And she like, "How much?" She like 15. Baby like, "Damn, 15 what?" She like 15 racks.
Damn.
She like, "Baby, I've been doing this since I was 3, and that's a discount." Like, damn, Ray. Okay.
Yeah, she been in the game for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. She been in the game for a minute. But no, I've been enjoying the lives too, especially Lil Boosie live. He got me following some chicks.
Boosie without the Boosie fade.
He ain't got Boosie fade no more?
You ain't seen him?
He
ain't been getting his haircut.
I'm gonna say no. He was getting his haircut on one of the lives, but
the last one I saw,
he was at his crib.
Looking real rough, Boosie. He was looking
But
real rough, nigga.
that nigga there, I guess Instagram was trying to shut down his page for a minute because they were talking about, hey, you can't have bitches on there trying to show their pussy and shit like that.
Not
So.
everybody's doing it.
But he just said, you know, he's just gonna have him shaking ass and stuff. So he still got his page. But a lot of these chicks that jump in with him that he live with, man, hey, top notch, man. I ain't gonna, that's all I'm gonna say, man. Shout out _Nyla _Monroe, cause hey, she out here killing shit. Like
the strippers is hungry out here, man. You can't. It's hard to make money when there ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no
top
customers.
notch, man. Who else lives I've been enjoying? They said Fendi was going crazy with it. That young rapper DDG, his shit was going crazy. Having
Tory
chicks
Lanez.
on there. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez, the other dude that's been cause he had Meg Thee Stallion on there, and he brought the record too, or something like that for having most viewers on at one time. It was like
because
300.
Because Drake joined it.
Yeah, they said Drake joined, but it reached over 300K or something like that at one time or some shit like that. They broke Taylor Swift's record, I guess. But cool shit, man. Black man killing shit. That's what's up, man. I salute. I salute. But
Drake joined everybody on what? Drake.
I mean, it's Drake. I mean, Drake. Shit, Drake got shit. Biggest rapper out right now. Hands down. Y'all heard the Tootsie Slide? Shit, he just.
For some reason, I don't want to listen to it.
Left foot. I don't need to light again. Left foot slide. I'm gonna learn that dance though. Go ahead, Ari. Cry it all out. Let it all out. But let's move on, man. Shit. What else I got? Oh man, they called Michael Jordan the best college player of all time.
I don't see how that is.
What's going through your mind when you hear that?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Christian Laettner.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't
Pete
lose.
Maravich.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't lose. He lost 1 or 2 games his whole high school. And he played all 4 years. He only lost
Okay,
1 or 2
and he
games.
played all 4 years. That's
only
big.
lost 1 or 2 games all 4 years.
That's big.
He won a championship.
I seen a lot of people saying Kareem hands down. I seen a lot of people saying
He had 3. He had 3
Laettner.
or 4. I think he had 4 or 3 national championships. How the fuck do you do that?
Nigga, Pete Maravich, bro. Well, everybody it's a subjective opinion, but I don't think a lot of people believe that MJ is the GOAT of collegiate play. Yeah, I doubt that. I really doubt that.
Nah, I'm a big Jordan fan, and I can't even say that with a straight face.
But that just shows you Jordan balled so hard in the NBA that it made him the best college player ever.
I mean, Iverson was the best college player I've seen in person.
Oh yeah, well shit. Well,
I mean,
they
I haven't
said
been to a lot of college basketball games.
they said 6'1" and under, he the GOAT. But I mean,
I did go to that.
I love Iverson, man. I don't want to disagree with nothing good that comes with Iverson name.
They had an argument about who was the better 3, Dwayne Wade or Allen Iverson.
A better 3?
Better number 3.
Oh, better number 3. Oh, Allen Iverson.
A lot of people are saying D Wade because of the championships. Got 3 rings.
Come on, man. This is my thing with basketball. If we go really sit it down and break it all the way down
LeBron.
Bron is not coming, but you know how I feel about Bron. But I'm just gonna talk about the aspect of individual play and trying to judge a player as the greatest of all time individually, but then weighing in team achievements so harshly, which it matters. Don't get me wrong. Like rings matter, especially how they were gotten, like the context of how they were gotten, and then the rings matter. But I just think they put too much on the team. It's a team achievement. You can't put too much weight into rings when a coach goes into play with that. The team itself and having good role players,
let me
and
ask
just
you
having a great team and being favored every time you go in there too, because you have the better team. So I mean, I'm not talking about one particular player or no team. No, I'm just talking about the aspect of giving one player too much credit when it's really more of a team aspect that they're looking over.
So let me ask you this question. Who's the best power forward to ever play?
Carmelo.
Okay. I can't really argue that. Except for the fact
that's not my pick. But
it's Tim Duncan for real though. But a lot of people will say Kevin Garnett though.
And see, that was my whole thing about, because Kevin Garnett individually is a better player
He was nasty
than Tim Duncan. And I've been saying that for years. I've been like,
but that's the thing. But you can with Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett. It's hard to say that because
I'm glad you brought that up.
Tim Duncan, stats wise,
yeah,
is better than Kevin Garnett. There's no question about it.
But
rebounds.
But they always say the eye test.
Well, Tim Duncan was just boring. Tim Duncan is just boring. Karl Malone was alright. He just didn't. He should have retired a long time ago. He shouldn't have.
Kevin Garnett was a better individual player than Tim Duncan. But I'm gonna say this, and this is what I always say too. Where you're drafted plays a big part.
They're top 10 drafts. I think both of them were.
But where you drafted plays a big part. I'm saying like the San Antonio. Okay, give me this. The Timberwolves, San Antonio Spurs. Which one is a better franchise or organization to play for?
San Antonio.
Exactly. So look.
You can always get traded though. Whoever.
Okay, but if you get drafted there, you're there though, right?
No, Kevin Garnett was trying to stick it out and ride out.
No, he did. He did.
You don't have to stay there. He could have demanded a trade.
No, but most players come to if they get drafted there, they have the sense of one to stay there their whole career.
Anthony Davis
does not deserve best power forward of all time.
No, I'm just saying.
Kevin McHale is better than Kevin.
What I'm saying
Anthony
is.
Davis.
Right. Anthony Davis knew the Pelicans weren't gonna be shit ever, but he got the fuck out. He wanted to get the fuck on.
Well, it also took him like 6 or 7 years.
But my original point is trying to judge them individually and putting too much weight on just their team success, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I to this day, I still feel Kevin Garnett was a better player than Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan had a better career than Kevin Garnett.
And the only reason I can't say that is because Tim Duncan, stats wise.
No, he was a great power forward. He's in the top 5. You just forget, hands down.
You forget how good Tim Duncan was because it's not memorable because it was boring as shit. You know what I'm saying? But Kevin Garnett, he's real live and he was mashed on.
Who's more athletic?
Kevin Garnett's more athletic.
Okay, who shoots better?
Tim Duncan.
No, he doesn't. Not better than Kevin Garnett.
Okay.
Who has? Who has the best fadeaway? No, I'm saying
who has the best fadeaway? Tim Duncan.
Oh my goodness.
You don't remember the whole little backup thing? That's all he used to do.
Yeah.
I remember Tim Duncan being the English off the glass.
Kevin Garnett
was known for the English off the glass, and he do that shit consistently, and you know what he's doing.
That's a jump shot though.
Okay, but better than KG though. Come on, man. KG,
he's a better shooter than KG.
I don't. That's where we disagree at, and that's why. And I guess that's where we.
Personal opinion, because I could be wrong. You know, I don't know the stats like that, but from what I remember. I don't remember Tim Duncan driving to the basket all the time and mashing. I remember him backing people up, turn around, and hitting you with either a hook shot or a jump shot.
No, he was. I'm not saying he wasn't savvy like with post moves.
He
shot KG,
better.
They were really kind of neck and neck with it.
And
really, I guess you can be tit for tat with it, and that's kind of why
I'm saying he has a better 3-point shot.
So
KG?
I was.
No, Tim Duncan.
But okay, so KG would edge him out in athleticism
then. Okay.
Because they did everything just about the same. Just
I say Tim Duncan did have a better mid-range game, but I think KG's 3 was better than Duncan's 3.
Yeah, man, we're gonna just.
But that's why I say it's tit for tat. So they're about even with all that then. And the only thing they was really had a big difference on was the athleticism then, right? Because they both were good free throw shooters. They all pretty much matched on everything except athleticism.
True, but Tim Duncan had a better all-around game than Kevin. You can ask Kevin Garnett, and Kevin Garnett, but his game, he had a way better all-around game than I had. Kevin Garnett developed because Tim Duncan went to college.
He was a beast.
Tim Duncan went to college. Kevin Garnett came straight out of high school. So even when you started
playing, that's also another thing that should be weighed in these two. That shows you who's a better, and that right there, that right there should show you who a better player right there.
Kwame Brown came straight out of high school. Who comes straight?
Okay, but. If you come straight out of high school and you prove all your doubters wrong, okay, yeah, because you have a high ceiling.
Yeah, he didn't have no doubters. This is Kevin Garnett.
Okay, but you talking about Kwame? Did Kwame Brown have doubters?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay, well there you go. Oh, okay, but if you had
Kevin Garnett,
if you came into the league from the high school and you had no doubt, because LeBron really had no doubts when he came from high school.
He had a deal.
Yeah, he had what was it? 99 million? I can't remember. But anyway,
but that 99 million.
90 million.
It was like
100. It was 90
or 100.
It was 90 million, but it was something like, come on, man. Talking about LeBron.
It was close.
But anyway, but you just know, like I'm saying, you just know if they gonna come in and gonna ball. But it should be added to the legacy. It should be added when we talking individual greatness.
I'm talking about like as far as NBA tenure, right?
Okay.
Here's what I will say Tim Duncan had that KG didn't have. Tim Duncan had an OG on his team. His first year, he had Dave Robinson and Sean Elliott on his goddamn team.
That shit stay good.
Which is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even have my
I'm sorry.
My bad.
It's my fault. But I forgot what I was talking about.
Well, you was talking about David Robinson, man.
Yeah, so he had the right tutelage and whatever. That was a king.
That's Matumbo wave. No.
Yeah.
Did I do that or did you do that?
What?
Go ahead.
But when Kevin Garnett came in the game, I think I don't know if that was the year Stephon Marbury was there. I don't know if he was there yet. I know they came in around the same time. But that's pretty much because the franchise is pretty much new at that point as well. Like,
Timberwolves weren't trying to win no championship.
Well, they was new. I think they'd only been in the league for like what, 10, 15.
But that's why I say, where you come in, my bad. Where you come in at,
Jesus Christ,
where you get drafted to, like it plays a big part in your legacy without people even bringing it up. Like LeBron went to the Cavs, and to this day has 3 rings. That right there in itself is an accomplishment because anybody who really goes to the Cavs, you probably not going to see any type of success for real. No, unless you as great as LeBron, I would say, and that's just once in a generation. Nobody's going to be that good. So, well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it plays a big part. That's all I'm saying. Like Tim Duncan came in with, he's with the San Antonio Spurs all his whole career. Like, bruh, and that you had one of the greatest coach, if not the greatest coach to ever coach basketball. You had other European stars around you that were fucking
European. Yeah.
Not at that point when you first got in the league.
No, I know, but I'm saying that came for them later rings, for him to get to them 5 rings. Mm-hmm. He wouldn't have got to them 5 rings without Tony Parker and Ginobili. That's all I'm saying. True. I know he didn't have that at first, but and then the San Antonio got lucky too to the reason where they got Tim Duncan in the first place. But in contrast to Kevin Garnett going to Timberwolves, like that organization, like I was saying, that was fairly new. Probably like I said, probably wasn't even planning on winning the championship no time soon. Anyway,
Flip Saunders was a pretty good coach, and they were making it to
all I'm saying
the
is
Western Conference.
But that's just another. I'm saying, but just looking at both of those franchises, you already know what it is when it comes to that.
I mean, Kevin was if I'm not mistaken, he was the MVP one time.
He was
back then. You know what I'm saying? Greg Popovich's career transcended into what it is today. But back then, Hellman, Flip Saunders, Greg Popovich back in the 90s wasn't too far apart back then. You know what I'm saying? As far as coaching pedigree. Now, I mean, as years progressed into the 2000s.
Okay, but now we know what we was working
with. Greg Popovich's, resume got a lot better than Flip Saunders, rest in peace. But back then in the 90s, they were, they were on the same pedigree as far as coaching tier is concerned. So
yeah, no, I get what you're saying in that aspect. But if but now we know what we was dealing with. Then we know his greatness. We know what he was capable of. You know what I'm saying? So it's no question now. But I mean, I just say in contrast to having a great coach, is like even in the debate of LeBron and MJ, LeBron never had a great coach or a Hall of Fame coach like MJ. He never came into a great organization, even though the Bulls wasn't a top notch, but they were a competent enough organization to get the job done, to put the right pieces around MJ. The Cavs were never that type of organization.
What I'm saying
and it's just certain things like that should be added to the argument. Whereas putting a whole bunch of weight on rings, and it matters, but it don't. Nah, come on, it's team success. We already know one man can't do it by himself. So what does that tell you? But it's a team success.
As far as coaching is concerned, though, what I'm saying is you could flip Flip Saunders and Greg Popovich. If you put Flip Saunders with the Spurs with Tim Duncan and David Robertson, you probably would have had the same result that you got with Greg Popovich. Is all I'm saying. That you could flip those guys.
That's possible. But the other thing is, one of the things is that they live.
Hello.
Not live.
I was calling to say happy birthday. I'm in the middle of something.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right.
But
tell you, man, I could have told Mom happy birthday too, man.
No, it's fine.
He said, no, it's fine. No, that's good, man. You call your mom, tell her happy birthday. I didn't know that. That's good, man. And you did it on the pod for everybody. See, that's what I'm not editing that out, so. My bad, Big A. My bad.
I damn near forgot.
Yeah, I know, man. My bad, man. That fucked it up.
Oh, she
should
He's talking about the Spurs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it now.
Okay.
You went on a rant for a second.
My bad.
Talking about?
My bad.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it in and everything, man. I'm glad. Why did you let me tell him? Shit, I lost it again. No, they played in the same conference. Tim Duncan and
KG.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now just look at their career stats, right?
Okay.
Tim Duncan is at 25 points for his career, and Kevin's at 17.
Oh wow.
So.
All right, but I mean, like I say, it's just
and Kevin was on a team where you had to score all the points. A lot.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm wrong in that, but that's just like I said, it's real subjective, and I just feel like KG, in my opinion, as far as looking at through my eye test of what I've seen through the years and highlight tapes and their prowess, I just feel like KG edges Tim Duncan out as far as being a better player to me. To me, if I had to pick out of all power forwards, well, I don't know. I probably
Carmelo.
This man rough, but
Carmelo can't shoot free.
But I know KG would probably. I would pick KG over Tim Duncan.
Carmelo has the most made free throws in NBA history. How does he not shoot free throws?
It just means he got fouled a lot.
Yeah, that just means he made all of them.
But yeah, I mean shit.
You can talk about it all day.
This NBA lockdown.
If I had to pick a power forward off rip, I'm going with Tim Duncan. And before that, Kevin, I would go Kevin Garnett, but my third would have to be Kevin Garnett second. My third would have to be Kevin McHale because he was that good.
Kevin McHale was that deal, man.
Before he fucked his back up, whatever he fucked up.
All them boys fucked that.
That nigga was nice.
But yeah, man. So when y'all think the NBA season gonna start back up? Around what? July, August?
Next year.
Next year? You predicted next year?
It better not be next year. I swear on everything.
If it's next year, that means they're gonna have to put like a whole. That's like missing a whole year.
That means
they ain't gonna have no 2021
They got to finish this year out. And the other thing about it is
they could always shorten the next season.
April,
still have a chance.
If they don't go back, if they don't start back by May, like April is playoffs time. The playoffs will start now.
Yeah. And they saying they need to have more regular season games before.
Exactly. So if this goes into May, like, when you can't start it this season. You got to cancel the season. You ain't gonna have no time to play this season.
Hey, y'all niggas better get y'all's ass on that court and fucking dribble that basketball.
They play on the outside court where the ball is outside. And, it ain't like it's held in.
The thing is, this year was a good year of basketball.
It was. It was great.
It's a toss-up who's going to win the championship, although everybody thought it was going to be the Lakers.
LeBron. And that's the biggest thing about this shit.
LeBron
getting older, and he needed this shit this year, man.
And you still got to remember, you still got the draft that's got to happen, a free agency period that's got to happen. All this shit's got to happen before the next season starts in November. So if this season doesn't end, the time it's supposed to end.
Push the next season back a month.
They're going to have to, but I'm going to say this, man. The most unluckiest player in the history of basketball is LeBron James, man.
Okay.
Because look.
How was that, Turk?
Because look, man.
You talking about unlucky here. There's some unfortunate people that play basketball.
Yeah, I know, man, but still,
Jay Will might be unlucky, too.
As far as GOATs, the greatest to ever play the game, he one of the most unluckies. Because ain't nobody in their time or their era ever had fucking 2 MVPs join up against you, like fucking in their prime.
That's hub rubbish, man.
How's that? And then now you got coronavirus shutting down your whole season.
Reggie Miller wasn't the unlucky player. He should have no ring. Karl Malone, John Stockton.
Have a ring.
You know what I'm saying? You complain about somebody who got rings, talking about they're the most unlucky player. That is complete and utter bullshit, man.
Reggie Miller.
Get that LeBron shit out of here, man. That's not
as far as the only player that can challenge Michael Jordan's throw, he got to be, because a lot of this shit where he could have overcame. It's just always some little stupid ass circumstance.
But you see that as being the most unlucky? Like, seriously, Reggie, I'm glad you brought up Reggie. I forgot all about that. That nigga used to take MJ to 7 games all the time. He's the only person. He never
no,
went
I
to
Reggie. He got my name.
I'm saying he never went to the 7 games in the finals. But against Reggie, he always took him 7 games. If Reggie had somebody else in that team besides fucking Dale Ellis or some shit like that, was it Dale Ellis? Who was on that fucking team? It was somebody.
I don't know.
There's no Mark Jackson was on that team.
Reggie Miller training him up.
There was nobody else in that team with him. And he was good as hell.
And that's why I said, man, Michael Jordan always had the better team, man.
And he went out of Pepsi. Well, what you talking about was unlucky, though. Like LeBron didn't get a chance to just go to Miami and play with 2 of his best friends.
I may have over-exaggerated. But, you know what I'm saying.
For 5 years in Miami, Reggie stuck in Indianapolis, bro. It's Indianapolis, man. I know some people from Indianapolis. It's a cool place. But Miami or Indianapolis, we don't have
Most
to
times it's just because these organizations, man, or these associations, they just wasn't looking to win no championships, man.
No, what do you mean? Do you think Reggie was trying to win a championship?
I'm not saying Reggie was. I'm talking about the organization, like the top, like the owners, the GMs. You know, they weren't really trying to.
Shit, Kevin used to go to
just enjoying that money and fanfare just from having one great player. But yeah. But no, I may have exaggerated about LeBron.
I mean, Larry Bird was the GM of the Pacers back then. I think he wanted to win a championship.
And he's from Indiana.
Okay, but but you gotta. I'm saying the owner and the GM, like their visions have to match.
Well, he was a GM. He wasn't the owner.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. The owner may not have been studying that shit.
The owner wants to win because that's how you get fans. It's about winning.
But they ain't worried about the money.
Man, look.
Oh, probably so. They probably worry about the money. They got to be worried about
Indiana
the money.
we're talking about here.
Yeah, but yeah, man, shit. That's pretty much the whole take on the NBA and being shut down. I think they're doing a 2K tournament.
Yeah, they are. It started yesterday. Mm-hmm. Kevin Garnett out there. Kevin Durant.
He lost already?
Uh-huh.
All right, well, yeah.
I thought it was his idea, too. That's what was funny, man.
That's why I'm laughing, because it was his idea, right?
Your idea? I want everybody to meet up. We're going to play 2K.
He thought he was going to be the truth. I mean, he probably wasn't the truth at it. I mean, he boy a ball like in real life, so you ain't like them boys spending that. Well, a lot of these guys probably, because a lot of them don't got families like that. Like, he don't got no family, so he could be spending a lot of time on it. But apparently he's into tech and, like, happenings.
I'm sure Kevin Durant has a family, man.
Well, no, I'm talking about, like, not like kids, wife. You know what I'm talking about, man. Anyway, but yeah, what y'all think about Tekashi being let out?
I don't think I've been trying to tell people, man, he could get, well, especially not right now because nobody's really supposed to be outside in the first place, but he can get touched, but once you become a federal informant, they're always watching you. So then you become what I like to call a high prize target. Like, if you trying to take this man out, you just got to be ready to die or go to jail.
Yeah,
because you're not getting away with it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these rappers die, and we don't know who the fuck did it. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to do it, you can, but that's why people tell me, why didn't they kill Zimmerman yet? Because they're probably watching them. But you should probably do it anyway. But, they're probably watching them. And it's like, those are high targets. That's why rappers get killed in their own neighborhood, because everybody knows you. And they know what you're doing. They know your mom at and shit. All the other shit. They know how you move. But if you're somewhere off getting protected by, he's going to be in protective custody, obviously, because he's on house arrest. They're still going to watch him because he's a federal informant. You work for the feds. So they're going to have some type of watchful thing over you or whatever. And plus, he's going to have security out the ass. So I think he'll be okay until it probably gets, like a year or two down the line. He thinks shit's sweet. He start, loosening up. And then they probably get popped in.
Mm. Well, I hope nothing happened to the man. He is an entertaining guy.
Well,
I hope he get out and
I wish him
really
a long life,
just kind of stay away from the bullshit, but just you can still entertain. I'm pretty sure he can still entertain his audience without being on all that.
My question
super
is,
gangster bullshit.
How is he? His whole movement was based upon trolling and basically doing what Young Chop is doing, because he's continuing to do it for some reason.
Young Chop, yeah.
Something wrong with that man, or he might just be right, but. You can't. That was your whole gimmick, was being the rainbow hair dude that used to pull up and talk shit. You can't do that no more. So I wonder what his angle is going to be. Are you going to be a nice rapper now? Are you going to just rap about the bitches?
I think he's so embedded in with the with his fan base. I think he'll be all right regardless. Because he's already. Because he's really a smart guy. I think he'll figure out some way.
I'm talking about music wise though.
No, I get what you're saying, like music wise, but even if it's music, I think if he drops a album right now, like he comes out and drop an album digitally, of course, like everybody else, that shit probably gonna, I don't know if it's gonna sell as much as Uzi, because Uzi broke fucking numbers, went crazy with the numbers, but I think he'll still do numbers though, most definitely.
Man,
because folks you cold, man.
Let him do him, man.
That nigga mad.
If you comfortable, man, that's what's up.
That nigga mad is even on
camera. What I'm saying, like, what I honestly, only the angle I can think of is that he just comes out and just owns up to it. Like, he just makes songs about it. Like, yeah, nigga, I told, so what? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to kill me and some shit like that. Yeah. You might just keep it real. That to me would be his best angle, would be like, come out on some, this is what happened type shit. Because you can't come out with that hard shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta switch it up, because your whole Instagram game you have to be a nice person now. You could probably talk a little bit of shit, but you can't go as far where you was telling niggas to suck your dick and shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't be on that super rah-rah shit.
No.
Yeah, you gotta let all that shit go, man. But
we'll let his boy out too, could it be?
Well, you as an artist, D-Man, you ain't got nothing to speak on about Tekashi? Or you just cold?
I didn't know he was getting out.
I didn't know he was getting out.
He's out.
He's probably out as we speak, yeah.
He's at home right now. Somebody working on 2 albums. He's going to have 2 albums dropping.
Oh, damn. I'm telling you, watch this shit. Them shit's going to sell, man.
I checked out the Tiger King.
Yeah,
a lot of people talking about that right now.
You ain't watched that yet?
I mean, I tried to watch it all the way. Well, I don't want to tell y'all where I had to stop watching it, but...
Yeah, there's some gayness in there.
It's the weirdest, wildest, craziest shit I've ever watched. That's what made me watch the whole shit, man.
I'm gonna watch the rest of it. It's just, I had my kids. The kids was in there while I was watching that shit, all that.
I wouldn't, but there's a lot of people like that own exotic animals, like fucking Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I would like that tiger. Like, I would definitely like to have a tiger.
This is one of
you seem like you'll have a tiger, yeah.
I mean, you have to have a mindset of no fear towards that animal. Like
yeah.
If you raise it from a cub, that will also help you as well.
Even then, it's just like with dogs. Dogs have like a hierarchy. So if you have a dog in your house and you don't raise it right, it could think, okay, this is my house. Like this is my shit. Like there's a type of dog. I heard somebody, it's on another podcast, they're talking about how there's a certain type of dog where he was trying to buy it, and the guy was like, are you gonna let the dog sleep in the bed with you? He was like, yeah. He hung up the phone on him. He called him back like, why'd you hang up? It's because if you let this dog sleep in the bed with you, it's gonna think it owns your house, and it's not a small dog. It's like one of them big ass, like a mastiff maybe.
Yeah,
that's one of them 100-pound something dogs that will jump and grab your neck and just start shaking, take your whole shit off.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with tigers. Tigers are, male, female. They have territory, and if you come home one day, and like, you know what? You don't got it no more. It's my house, bitch. And they're gonna hit you, or they'll just be playing with you, and they'll snatch your arm off, or like did you get to that episode?
Yeah, I got there.
You didn't get
when the lady got her arm bit off. She came back to work in like 7 days.
You know what I'm saying? There's a couple times they hemmed Joe. I've seen they dragged him across the grave.
Yeah, he was petting him out while he was doing the interview, and the shit bit up a little bit hard.
He's like, oh shit.
He dragged him by the leg and she started busting at him.
They started hitting him.
He said start busting at him.
But as long as you can hold it down and don't have no fear, you can last.
That's why they used to always question why Joe Exotic used to keep that damn strap on. But I used to think like, that's why, because niggas work with tigers all day. Nigga might have to bust one of them motherfuckers.
Animals have personalities. You have good people and
you gotta be a little bit crazy to work with them shits like that. But like I said, he had a ragtag group that he was that he employed.
What the fuck else you gonna find to do that shit?
Do you have the lighter in the shirt with you too?
Yeah.
Might be lights all that down.
Man, take the damn lighter, man.
It's all warm and shit, man. Don't feel right holding it, man.
What's the name? That's where Mike Tyson, when he said, I don't need a light now. They said Mike Tyson, when he said he got the tiger, he said he just didn't know he couldn't have one, and he didn't know the dangers. It's just like an animal to him. Because, Mike, came from nothing.
Yeah.
So he said, I can buy a tiger, bet. Didn't do no research, nothing like that. And it was like, he said he had to get stitches and shit a couple times. But he was like, my best friend for a while. But he said it bit somebody's leg off or something, or bit somebody's arm off. Damn. Because it's a fucking tiger.
Yeah.
A tiger playing could be life or death for you. Nigga, you know cats give you a paw.
Just like a dude out there working with
cats
bears.
will take a swipe at you, little small cats. They'll hit you with the little paw real quick.
Yeah.
Even if they're just playing. Imagine a tiger doing that shit. You just walk past, he's going like this. Pow. Your whole neck bleeding and shit. The tiger just sitting there smiling and shit, thinking shit funny, nigga.
He said think this shit funny, damn.
Then once you die, they're like, I can eat this nigga.
Nah, man, that's fucked up.
It's a good series, it's,
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Carl Lewis killed her husband too.
You said the Carol lady?
Yeah, she killed her husband.
You said Carl Lewis.
Carol Lewis.
It's just where he said it.
Well, I don't know who Carol Lewis is.
Yeah, Joe's arch nemesis Carol. But you think she fed him to the tigers?
Yeah, I think she.
Came up missing or something.
I mean, she was looking at him like she didn't like him for real. Like when they was doing the interview, she was just staring at him like the whole time. Like nigga was like
nigga, you just wait, nigga.
Fuck up them words you saying. Fuck them up. Don't say the right things. Who's camera across and whoop your ass.
But they said she I don't know if she's suing.
She does the same.
I think she's just saying to put her out in the bad light. She can
she was doing for real. She's doing the same shit old boy was doing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what made everybody hate her on there because it was like, bro, you got a zoo too. You just trying to paint him out to be like.
Tiger shouldn't be in the cage, and that tiger behind you is in the cage.
Yeah, she was saying he was abusing his tigers or something. Like what?
He's giving the tigers.
Y'all doing the same thing.
The tigers are doing what the hell they want to do. To be honest with you.
I thought that she was dead. I thought he had really killed her.
I think he tried to kill her. Or allegedly.
Yeah,
well, he locked up right now, so.
Yeah, I thought he was in jail for actually having her killed, but.
No. But a lot of his songs and shit he was dropping, it was about her. Like he was.
Fuck this bitch.
Like his episodes, he was shooting about his shit and all that shit. Like, bro's a determined guy, but he also looked like he was about that action. For real.
Yeah, I mean, he had the gun and he was buying dynamite and shit. Florida's wild, man. You do what the fuck you want to do in Florida.
I thought it was North Carolina.
Oh, it was Oklahoma.
It was
Oklahoma, my bad. This nigga was buying dynamite and shit, and I was like, where you just go to the store?
He was at the bus, so they showed the scene. Was at the bus.
He got some dynamite.
He said, you need no dynamite today?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Let me go ahead and get about 3 phones now.
Nigga on there buying.
Nigga walking there, can I get some dynamite? You get the fuck out.
Hey, he was only paying them folks that work for him like $100 a day or something like that. Which is still kind of good. But it ain't all that, though.
In Oklahoma, it's probably not bad money. I don't know shit about Oklahoma.
But yeah, that was a crazy series. It's like I know it's like #1 on Netflix right now, like because everybody watching that shit right now, and everybody's talking about it too. So I mean, let's talk about it. Like I mean, shit, we're probably nothing fucking nobodies. Here we go. But
man. He's turning them little boys out, man, making them gay and shit, getting them hooked on meth.
Yeah, he was doing that.
I mean, a lot of folks he employed with like drug addicts and stuff. But
like I said, you got to be kind of off your shit to just do that job. It's different to be a zookeeper, but just to walk around with the goddamn tigers all day. Hell no.
Yeah, that shit rough.
Hell no. I'm not doing that shit.
But well shit, let's change over. What y'all think? We'll just go back to coronavirus shit. So what y'all think about like the shit in Atlanta, like they doing a shelter in home thing?
What I will say is this, and this is gonna sound fucked up, but everybody that makes it through this, unscathed, go back to work and apply for a promotion. Just do it.
Especially if you've been working through it. We've been working through it all the way up to yesterday.
You've been working through it, but like I'm saying, like this sounds so fucked up. But there's gonna be some openings. Might as well look into it. That's all. It sounds fucked up, but this is just how life is. Just like the stock market is bad, you should be buying stock because they cheap. Because it's gonna go back up one day. You know what I'm saying? It's just apply for promotions, man. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully everybody makes it through safe. I wish death upon nobody. But the fact of the matter is, there's a lot of people that's out there catching it and not making it out. And shit, a lot of people are hiring right now. To be all the way honest with you, it's weird how many people are hiring right now. It's not restaurants, of course, but grocery stores and trucking companies and shit. Because of loads of FedEx, I think, is hiring and shit because they need more people. So You can still apply for jobs if people out there with despair. And I know that, you want to stay at home and not get sick. I get that, but shit, you got to make money somehow.
Oh, that's crazy, man. I know they said they was going to start giving out fines and shit, though, but I know they said it was some place where they already, like forcibly try to keep people in their cribs and shit.
You seen that shit in Brazil? I think it was Brazil, where there was people outside kicking it, sitting in like chairs and shit.
Yeah.
And they all look to the right, and they all like buck inside, and there's like 4 motorcycles come by with police officers and shit, and they got 2 people in the back of the truck.
Damn.
With handcuffs, and they started taking all the lawn chairs and shit because if they see you outside, you going to jail.
Damn.
Like, you going to jail.
No, one country got a kill order. Like, if you, I was reading it. Yeah, if I forgot where. I think it was. I forgot what it is, but yeah, they said if you're out past curfew, whatever, they got to shoot on sight.
Damn. And I know that's probably like a scare. Well, hopefully it's a scare tactic to get people to stay inside. But damn,
that works. Shit. If you're talking about it's on site, like y'all
you can't say shit like that in the U.S. though.
That's not even crazy. That's not even a warning. You don't even get a warning. All you hear is just the pow. Like, nigga, you should have been inside, bitch.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Well, I know they was talking about they trying to be more aggressive with keeping people in the house.
But you should have seen the way. I'm gonna show you the video after this. If you saw the fear in their eye, like how fast they just got the fuck out of there. Like, it was like, you know how it is. If you go outside doing something stupid, the police roll up. It's everybody off and bucking. But this is just like regular people just chilling outside, not doing nothing. Police come, it's over with.
They get the hell on.
Get in the house. Fuck the chairs. And they just took the chairs. Like, so if y'all want to come back out, y'all stand the fuck up this time.
Well, shit, yeah, that shit rough right there, man. Hopefully it don't come to that in the U.S. where they feel like they gotta be like, hey, we got police out here. If y'all even step out the house, y'all niggas gonna go get locked up or some shit like that, or just apprehended, anything. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Shit getting crazy out here, man. I know this is very different times. I know. I mean, me having kids out here, I rack my brain a lot. You know what I'm saying? About what could possibly happen through this bullshit, but shit. I mean, anything y'all boys got anything y'all want to speak on?
Congratulations to Kobe making it into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Okay, cool. They went on and put him in there.
Yeah, he got elected to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, that was up, man. Well, yeah, you knew that was coming. That was coming anyway, whether he was still alive.
That didn't matter what the circumstance.
Yeah. That was still gonna come regardless.
I think there's like a waiting period though. They might have just went ahead and waived the waiting period. There's like a 5 or 10 year waiting period.
Yeah, but they probably went on and rightfully so, man. And it's still so tragic to think about. Still surreal. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And now we in this shit, so. All I can do is at the end of the day is just try to pray, man. Because I have been praying more as of late. I ain't gonna say I've been the most praying person, but yeah. What else can we do out here besides that? But yeah. Other than that, man, I mean, we got picks. But we did Madness's picks last episode, but they were put on this episode. So I think that'll be a cool formula we can just go with now. But I don't know if you did your picks yet. No,
I didn't. I didn't know. I thought it was your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's your turn.
It is after Madness?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it is. I don't know.
All right, man.
I got what's the name? Y'all heard of the Dark White movement?
Dark White movement?
Dark White.
No, I haven't heard of Dark White movement.
Sinbad started talking about like it's about for all the light skinned people that's really, really light skinned, like Chris Brown and shit and all that type of shit. And how it's hard for them to be like black or anything like that, so he's called himself Dark Whites.
Dark Whites. No, I ain't heard of that.
I call them Africans. That's my name for them.
Yeah, those are my kids. They're mixed. So.
Oh well, you got some Africans running around down there.
Yeah, I've called them Africans myself.
You got that name for me, so it's all good. I'm trying to trademark this right now, man. Just tell them.
True that, man. But hey, I've been, a couple times I call them all Africans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But I mean, I guess we'll move on to the picks next part, man. I mean, next cast, man, or whatever. But Yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, we just want everybody to stay safe, man. I'm glad these boys were able to make it out here today, and even though Corey couldn't make it, we sending the blessings out to Corey, cameraman. Y'all boys got any shout outs before we bring it to an end?
I want to shout out my nigga Blue, man. I don't know if you can see this or not, man, but keep your head up, baby boy.
You're my boy Blue from what's that movie?
Old School.
Old School. But
I'm talking about Blue from Ohio.
I know what Blue you talking. You're my boy Blue. All right, go ahead.
Just follow me on Twitter. I had a fucked up mind. I'm on Instagram, Sir_Madness, Snapchat, Sir Perry Madness. Google me for anything else.
All right, man. Yeah, man. Shit, we'll just go ahead and bring that to a close. I ain't really got no shout out. We'll just go ahead and bring it to a close. I just want everybody to stay safe out there, stay alive, do what's right, do what's essential. And yeah, man. Hey, fucking Nobodies, 1st and 10.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We the fuck up out of here. Yeah. Nobody's perfect.